Hello, this is Short Me Tina from shortmetina.com, doing a quick video recap for ticker symbol UAL. What I'm looking at here is a daily chart for the past 12 months or a daily chart for the past year. I'm not going to get into it too much here, but what I tend to do, or what I like to do, is capitalize off of investors' fears. So what that means is if there is sort of an overreaction in a stock, for example, is oversold due to reasons that I feel are, I don't want to say trivial, because in this particular case, the company definitely, in my opinion, made an error. They could have handled the situation a lot better, but I don't think that it should have resulted in the stock price depreciating something like 8 or 9 or 10% because of the incident. Again, I'm not going to get into it here. All you have to do is Google United or United Airlines incident, and I'm sure a ton of articles and a ton of videos will pop up. So I'll show you what I was looking at when I looked at this chart. Very, very, very similar to our trade in CAT. So if you haven't seen that video yet, after this one, definitely go back and see CAT, and you'll see, once again, I tend to look for easy setups, right? Setups that offer a decent reward with very minimal risk. So for UAL, if we go back to, we can say June of 2016, I would say more or less that's when the uptrend started. An uptrend, once again, is characterized by it's characterized by higher lows and higher highs. Once the stock got to around November of 2016, it started to do something, and I'm going to draw the trend so you can see it. Similar to CAT and a whole bunch of other stocks, it started to trade within a range, right? And I'll explain to you once I straighten this line what that range more or less is. So once it jumped up a little here, it had a low of about 63 to a high of about, let's say, 74, 75. It had a hard time, or it still has a hard time, since the ending of last year, penetrating that 75, 76 level, right? I'm going to draw you another trend, right here, around the 68, 70 mark. So for the most part, the stock actually traded between 68 and 75 in the past. Once again, technical analysis uses historical data or past information to inform us as to what we think the stock is going to do in the future. It definitely dipped a little bit below the 68.70 line. In particular, if you look at March trading activity, right? For the month of March, the stock kind of spent its time way below, not way below, but the stock spent its time below 68.69. Equally, we can say from like November to December, the stock was also in that range. So for two separate periods, one in November and one in March, the stock traded below 68.69. So I took a chance on this trade because within the 6 month or a 5 month span, we did have periods, right, where the stock traded below 68.69. But then we have this 2-3 month period here when the stock traded above 68.69. So knowing those price points, once the stock got around here, right, this little funky action where it's kind of flirting with that 68.67, rather that 68.69 line, I said to myself, well, let's take a chance. For 2 or 3 months in the past, the stock traded above 68.69, and then we have incidences where it traded below. And I think the lowest it went was like 63 or 64. So let me clear that. So when I alerted to paying members that in terms of risk reward, A good spot to enter this trade would be 68.69 around here. I said to myself, well, there is a chance it can dip below, but if it dipped below, what I'm losing might be $3 or $4 per share on the trade. Obviously, I would not allow it to get that far. I would have stopped out around 66, 67, somewhere around there. But I took a chance, again, because in the past, 168.69, once the stock got there, for the most part, buyers came in, held the stock up. And that's exactly what happened in this particular case. The incident came out, stock fell to around, when did we take the trade? We actually took the trade around here, around March 27th. Around there, I think the alert went out. So the stock went as low as 68.62. And again, buyers came in, held the stock up. It didn't go below there, and look what happened. It actually went up, and most recently hit a high of 75.36. And that didn't take very long to materialize. Let's see. So the alert went out on this day. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trading days more or less to achieve plus 7 points or an extra $7 per share. Those are pretty decent gains any day in my book. So once again, find super simple setups. Look for areas of support where buyers are going to come in and hold the stock up. Look for areas of resistance. Once the stock gets there, more or less, sellers are going to come in and then they're going to knock the stock down, and you exploit that range. And that's what we did in this trade, UAL. That's what we did in our CAT trade. We also did it in like our Microsoft trade, which was successful for us. We did it, I believe, in a couple of other trades that I'll, when I have time. There's just a lot going on here. But when I have time, I'll do videos so you can see that these patterns, these ranges happen a lot in stocks, right? And if you miss the uptrend here, that's fine. You can still make money if you find that range and you're patient enough. Again, patience. I wrote a blog about patience too. If you're patient enough to wait for the stock to get into your range or at your buy point. So shortmetina.com. You can head on over to my website, sign up to the free newsletter. I believe I alerted this stock to free subscribers as well. I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that 100%. But there have been other successful trades that free subscribers got. So there is paid content, but there's a lot of free content in which I believe was valuable. I always say, I wish there was a Short Me Tina around, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago when I was trying to get like a grapple on trading and investing, etc. So again, look for simple, super simple setups. Don't overcomplicate things. You don't have to throw a whole bunch of indicators on your screen unless they give you reliable signals and you like them. Keep it clean, keep it clear. Very simple. CAT, we were able to make about 15 points per share. UAL, we were able to capitalize 7 points per share. Short Me Tina, shortmetina.com. Go to my website, sign up to the free newsletter, and follow me on any social media channel. Just Google me and you'll find me somewhere. Thanks again for this listen, and thanks for the follow.